There's never ever a perfect legal system, a system that guarantees the correct result each time. Let's say an event happens and there's no witnesses, or which witness do we believe? And to quote that expression, he said, she said, who is telling the truth? And unfortunately, that's a problem, because what happens if two people get into a fight? Who's telling the truth? And if if you nail the wrong person, that's a double tragedy. It means the wrong person is being punished, and the wrong person is getting away with it. And what if you don't punish anyone because of insufficient evidence? It means someone got away with something, and that is a problem. And I'm sure there are better legal systems and worse legal systems. The better the legal system, the more likely to get the correct result. But there's never a perfect system. Unfortunately, it's the way it is. And I have one interesting anecdote, what happened to a relative of mine many years ago. I don't know what happened in the end, because that person is no longer alive. And I say this person is unlucky and lucky at the same time. Unlucky because it's a situation which is very hard to prove. Even if you are right, how do you prove it, and who's going to believe you, because it's so unusual? But lucky because that person had a very good witness. What happened, this relative of mine was at the traffic light in her car, and second in line waiting for the traffic light to turn green. When the traffic light turned green, the car in front, the first one in the line, by mistake went into reverse and accelerated backwards really fast and slammed into her. And it doesn't matter how much distance you have. I mean, you're supposed to leave enough distance, but if the car in front is accelerating backwards, there's nothing you can do. Now, generally, the car at the back is responsible if an accident happens. But what happens in this situation when the traffic light turned green and the car in front accelerated backwards? Even if you are right, being the second in line, how do you prove it? Who's going to believe you? People will think you're crazy if you say that car accelerated back into me. So that's why this relative is unlucky. It's very hard to prove. But in this sense, she was lucky. The car behind the third car in the lineup was a cop car, and that cop actually witnessed the car in front accelerate backwards. And that policeman admitted that he would not have believed it had he not seen it with his own eyes. So thankfully for this relative, that cop was behind her. Anyway, I don't know what happened in the end, but it's an interesting story, and literally lucky and unlucky. Unlucky because hard to prove, and lucky because of a good witness. See you all soon.